This is a gentle workout for the over 60s with me, Kelly. I really wanted to create you a workout to help keep that immune system strong. All you'll need for this workout is a chair for your balance. Hand weights are optional, but they're not a necessity. Feel free to do this workout as many times as you feel you're able to, and take it as fast or as slow as you're able. I really hope you enjoy it. So let's start. Heel raises. You can do these standing or you can do these seated on a chair. You're just going to lift up onto your toes and drop back down onto your heels. If you're standing up, you can hold onto the chair for your balance or you can let go. Up onto your toes, down onto your heels, and hold that core section below your belly button. Hold that area nice and tight the whole time. But remember, breathe deep and don't hold your breath. This move is called walking. So you're lifting up onto the toe while the opposite heel drops down, and then you're alternating. So you've got one bent knee and one straight knee at all times. Have a little movement through the hips, that's okay, but remember, core engaged the whole time. Let go of your chair if you can, just to increase those balance skills. How's your balance? Okay, let's test it out. Left knee holds. One hand on the chair for balance. Left knee up to hip height. And just try and hold this solid. You can let go of the chair completely if you feel you're able to. These are not easy. Remember, it's so important to hold your core tight. That's that area below your belly button. Drag it in towards your lower spine, but breathe nice and deep. Let's do a static lunge. Okay, so bend your knees, hinge forward slightly, stick that bottom out a little bit, and just hold this pose. Solid and still. Remember, use your core. Let go of the chair if you can. Can you sink any lower? Great. Are you feeling that burn yet? Great. If you're finding these a bit too easy, just sink down a little bit lower. Almost there. Keep going. Last couple of seconds, you've done absolutely fantastic. Let's move on to that right leg. So lifting the leg so it's at hip height, holding onto the chair for your balance, and just hold this position again. Plant that foot firmly in the floor to keep your balance, and try and let go of the chair, even if you can, just for a few seconds here and there, just building up your strength, building up your balance each time you do these moves. Let's move on to arms with bicep curls. So lifting and lowering your forearms. You can do these seated or stood up. Just remember, hold your stomach nice and tight, breathe nice and deeply, and do these with a little bit of determination. If you want to use a weight, great, but remember, it's always just an option. Now straighten your arms and lift them up to shoulder height. Bringing your hands together in the center and open wide out to your shoulders. Don't go beyond your shoulders. And as you're doing this, try and keep that height of your arms. They're going to want to drop down a little bit, but the idea is to keep them nice and straight and long and at that shoulder height. And again, weights are an option. Just do your best. Seat drops. With this one, keep your feet in the same position the whole time, planted firmly on the floor. Hinge forward, lift yourself up with your legs, keeping your core engaged, and then lower yourself back down, and repeat, as fast or as slow as you feel you're able to do. These are not easy, but they're so good for you. Well done, you're doing great. And let's go back to arms with arm circles. Now you can do these seated if you like, or standing. You're going to circle your arms forward, keeping your elbows straight for about 10. and then back the other direction for 10 again. Remember, tight core, breathe nice and deep, and keep those arms straight. Okay, more circles, but this time with your legs. Standing this time with one hand on the chair for balance. Straighten the leg and draw small circles with your toe in one direction, about 10 again. And then reverse it to the other direction, and again, about 10. Keeping everything above your hips nice and long and strong. Time to do some marching. Okay, so opposite arm, opposite leg, and just get marching. You know what you're doing. This is really great for getting that heart rate going. Let's get that blood pumping and get that immune system working at its best. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now grab back onto that chair again, and we're going to do leg circles, this time with your right leg. Point your toe, keep your knees straight. Take charge of this, be nice and neat with those circles. Draw them in a nice solid circle one way, and then change to the other way. Breathe nice and deep, don't hold your breath. Have we got one more static lunge in us? Yes, of course we have. Bend your knees, stick your bottom out behind you and hinge forward at the waist. And hold this position, solid and strong. Breathe deep, tighten your core and enjoy. You're getting stronger. Well done. For the last couple of seconds, can you drop any lower? Can you try? Well done. And now it's time to stretch. Good job. So hold on to your chair for your balance. Legs apart, back knee straight, front knee bent. Hinge forward and sink into the front of that knee. You're going to really feel a beautiful stretch down the back of your leg into your calf. Breathe deep, never overstretch, take your time. Swap over to the other leg. Again, sink into the knee, hinging forward and just feel that gentle pull all down the back of that leg. Never ever overstretch. Take your time. This stretch is the back knee bent and the forward knee this time is going to be straight. Sink into that back knee. Hinge forward and you'll feel a stretch down the front of your thigh. Breathe nice and deep, relax. Swap over when you're ready. Sink in as low as you can. You'll feel a lovely big pull into the front of that thigh. Relax. Breathe, enjoy. Nice big deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And let's stretch the arms now. Straight arm and bring it across your whole body. A gentle pull at the elbow and look over your shoulder. You'll feel a nice stretch in your shoulder. Swap over to the other side. Now bring both arms behind your back and interlock your fingers. Bring your heart up to the sky, breathe nice and deep and lift your arms up. Roll your shoulders. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling and pull nice and tall and then reach over to one side, nice and gently. Back to center and then reach over to the other side. Now drop forward. Focus on just releasing your lower spine around your tailbone. Bend your knees if you need to if you're not flexible, and only go as far as you're able to reach down. Breathe deep, relax, and take as long as you need with this stretch. Every time you exhale, try and lower yourself just a tiny bit more. And relax. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, keep smiling.